falling. Now I know as a viewer that you're not good at kickflips. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. This is a numbered episode, which means both videos I'm reviewing today were created by one of you. If you would like to submit your video to me, go back, watch a few of the old episodes, and they will explain how. Our first video is called Pro Members Only by Jeremy. Rewind and play. I'm not going to be judging you guys based on your skills compared to pro skaters. I simply want to help you guys make more entertaining videos. And right now, this is probably not something you should do because all you're showing me is how bad you suck at a 50-50 to manual shove where you tic-tacked. Now you're showing nothing. Basketball while pushing, no real skateboarding yet, hands on the board, all this roll up. Our first real trick is just an ollie, and now we're rolling in a big circle. I mean, for that, you could have just started with the Smith grind and then done your flat ground tray flip, and it would have been pretty good. A lot of roll away there, which kind of seemed pointless. I guess the leaves there were supposed to be artsy, filming the little kid for no reason. Board slide. What I talk about a lot is too much roll up and too much roll away. This right here, way too much roll up for a board slide. Do you want your video to show action, or do you want to bore the viewer? I also always say start with a bang. You started with a temper tantrum. Look at all this roll away. What are we gonna get? Please be a trick worthy of making the viewer wait this long. Pretty good, I guess, but was this varial flip, which was also kind of sloppy, was that worthy of making the viewer wait for you to go all the way to that bank, turn around, pole jam, not bad at all. Kickflip falling. Now I know as a viewer that you're not good at kickflips. I now know that. You've showed me that. You could hide all that information by simply showing the good kickflip and moving on to the next trick. Really good Smith grind, does it twice. I'm not sure what the thought process is there. I get the feeling that a lot of you guys, when you make skate videos, you get a bunch of clips, you put them together, you drag them all into the timeline, and then you say, well, I'm done. Nothing has any purpose. And although I am listening to this video on mute, you would hope that at least these tricks go along with the music, but they don't seem to go along with anything because you're showing some tricks. I guess I just want you guys to make videos that you can be proud of. And when you have this little effort, I wonder like what you're celebrating right here. You're manualing out of the nose grind. I believe in you. Do the trick again. Manual kickflip, gigantic tic-tac that displays lack of control. Crooked grind right there. Another crooked grind, 180. I guess we showed the warm-up. Way too much roll-up right here for a 50-50. I mean, you're taking a video that has a lot of action, a lot of clips, and you're making it as slow and boring and sloppy as possible. We get a rocket kickflip. Even on the redo, you tic-tacked on the way out. And I guess the final trick is going to be a 50-50 kickflip to tic-tac. Once again, displaying that you have no control when you're landing these skateboarding tricks. You could have taken all of these clips and made a 30-second quick cut highlight, but instead you've bored everyone to death. And I'm not saying that to make fun of you. I'm not criticizing you to make people in the comments laugh. I'm trying to motivate you to make a better video. Even if this is the only footage you have, you could have made this into something other than a snore fest. And I've gone over this hundreds of times. How many episodes of this series do we have? I think if you are a beginner skater or even a beginner video maker, go back and watch, I don't know, 50 or 60 episodes of Ninja Review. It's all the same thing. Me repeating myself over and over. Too much roll up, too much roll away. Clean up your tricks. Don't do random crossfades. Don't put shit in your video that doesn't add to it. I mean, if you're putting footage of you just rolling up slowly, congratulations, you're making your video more boring. Moving on to the next video. This one is called Theory Volume 1 by Daniel. Rewind and play. I always say start the video off with a bang, half cab grind. I try not to judge you guys based on skill, because I do think that a less skilled skater can still make a great video. So far, every trick this guy has done, no tic tacs. Look at the amount of roll away. He just wanted to show you the skateboarding trick. He didn't want to bore you. Grind up, grind down. I also really appreciate the framing of all of these tricks. Also, as someone that mostly films with a tripod, you got to appreciate not cutting off the head too much, having enough room in the frame for the roll away. So far, every trick has been clean. The action is there. If I want to name every trick, it's going to be a little bit harder in this video than the previous video because the tricks are going so fast, right? Starting off, fakie, heel flip. Are we going to push 2 times, 3 times? Skating a small ledge with a helmet, a little bit weird, but he has a surprising amount of pop for someone that skates street with a helmet. Frontside flip up, lands with authority perfectly. Nollie lip slide right there. We have multiple stances, multiple obstacles. Switch. We got nollie, we got rails, we got ledges. Nollie's into the nose slide right there. Fakie front tail, even though you guys are gonna tell me that's called a fakie back tail. He falls into the cones, and at least you get a laugh out of that. So it is kind of a wasted clip, but it served a purpose. It was a break in the action. A lot different than filming a bird. Nollie's over that just to show that he can do nollies high and while going fast. Fakie 180 the hard way into the manual. Manual's up into the front shove. This guy has a little bit of everything. As a skater, I definitely appreciate that. I'm not sure why you wouldn't opt to try this trick again so you could grind all the way to the end. Tray flip off the small quarter pipe. Not too many repeated tricks right here. Half cab nose manual comes out regular, lip slide on the rail. He's showing that he can skate a lot of different things and that he can land all of his tricks clean. I think this guy's making all the right choices. Switch manual. He really is showing us what he can do on the skateboard. And although this isn't a sponsor tape, this would be how you would want a sponsor tape to kind of go. I don't need all that lifestyle footage that everyone thinks you need by filming themselves smoking weed and things like that. That was a really cool hard flip grind right here. A difficult trick to get high in the air, and also kind of hard to get it to cooperate to land onto a grind. And then the final trick of the video with the shiftable hips was the fakie 180 manual, then 180s out the opposite direction, which is kind of hard because your hips and shoulders are going to make you want to turn the opposite direction at the end. Although in my opinion, a better trick to be the banger would have been the hard flip grind, although maybe the clown pants are a reason he didn't want that to be the trick that everyone remembered. Overall, a very good part with very few mistakes. And although this guy certainly has been skating longer than the previous video, I don't think that's why the video is better. This video is better because more attention was spent to detail in making the video less boring. After this guy edited this video, I'm sure he watched it and thought to myself, hey, should this be in the video or should it not? Should this have this much roll up or should it not? Should I include more nollie or more switch? Maybe I'll go out and land those tricks tomorrow so that eventually you could have a complete video that has everything it needs to have to at the very least make someone like me not complain. So the first video, I think there's a lot of things to improve on. Again, not based on skill, based on editing and clip selection. Second video, almost nothing really to improve on. I'm very hyped on the fact that you did not land any tricks super sloppy. And I think that's where a lot of newer generation kids mess up, because it's the generation of, well, it's good enough for me. I rolled away and I tic-tacked and I dragged my toe, but I still kind of basically technically landed it. Except it wouldn't count in a game of skate. And if you had real friends, they'd be laughing at you. Anyways, second video was better. I would love to hear your thoughts in a comment below, just in case the people who created these videos don't believe me. Let me know in a comment what you think each video could have done better. Also, let me know if you think my judgment today was fair. Was I too critical or was I too nice? I upload a video on this channel every single day, which means I will see you guys tomorrow. Kuna Matata.